scalding and... Oh. JD, again. It's hot over here, dude. Come on, Favorite. Oh. Nope. Fry guy to the rescue. Wow. Turns out it's toasty over here. G'day, mate. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD, and we're looking at the aftermath. Yep. I went and healed up all the dupes. I went and fixed our little issue we had over here in the last episode, and we're looking at this little piece of ice because it melts at 0.06 degrees, and we're at 0.07, so it's going to melt any second now. Basically, what happened over here is I made everything out of here, well, all the pipes, all the power cables, all the automation out of lead. And we don't have, well, 9 times out of 10 it's actually a vacuum in here. Occasionally we end up with a little bit of steam. There we go, that just melted, and that's going to submerge everything. Yep. So what actually happened is we had the automation melted. When the automation melted, the aqua tuner ran non-stop. Like absolutely non-stop, which created more heat in the area, which then melted everything else. So all the automation melted, my liquid pipes melted, and my power cable melted. So you can see all this end stuff is now made out of gold, because the whole lot melted. It shouldn't melt now. It should be fixed now that we've finally liquefied all that water. We also have Yat the Fearless, who's having a little bit of stress out, as always. What we're doing this episode. So what we're doing this episode, we're doing a couple of things. The main thing I want to do is I want to hook up this cool steam vent, and we have another cool steam vent down here. I want to get both these two running. Also, at the same time, not quite, we're out of power again. We've basically sucked up all the oil from this biome. So I need to get this oil up and running. So I want to get the oil up and running. I want to get this cool steam vent and this cool steam vent both running into a water tank. So we've got a couple of projects to do this episode. I'm going to start with prep work. I'm going to put down a couple of storage tanks. And I'm not going to insulate things. I'll probably live to regret that. We'll get the dupes to get that built. Okay, the other thing I have is I've told the dupes to dig out this whole biome. Just want it gone. And we're probably going to dig out this biome. No, we're definitely going to dig out this biome as well. Mafic rock. Seven tiles up, ladder. 7 tiles up, ladder. Cancel that. Let's put the ladder in there instead so I can actually get underneath the volcano. 7 tiles up, ladder. And 1 more ladder. So, we're going to dig out that. All of that. All of that. Basically, we're just going to kill this whole biome. Plain and simply, make it go away. Because that's what dupes are really good at. They're really, really good at digging, and the more I can get rid of, the less cold I actually have around the map. Which is another thing that it's not hurting me, but it's not helping me either. What's that crude oil down to? Yeah, that crude oil is dead. So I want to do a deconstruct. I want to do liquid pipe. Prey 9, get rid of all of that. Actually also want this ladder to go straight past there. Power cables, deconstruct, Prey 9, get rid of all that. There were the only 2 things. We're going to leave the ladders. At the same time, analyze. Prey number 9. JD, come do that. Okay, so that's one handled. This one's already done. Deconstruct Prey 9. So I need to deconstruct that pipe, and then I can then hook it back in, and we can start filling up these buffers. Because when I come down here and demolish this, there is going to be a slight interruption to service. Oh, and we need a pump down here. Again, just a plain, simple liquid pipe, nothing special. To bring in our oil, I want to deconstruct that pipe because that was doing polluted water. And we're going to bring that over there, into there, like so. And power lines, conductive wire, add a lead. We're just going to tap that into some power network. Okay, we'll hook that pipe back up. We can fill up these buffer tanks. Yeah, we're not using a lot of water, honestly. But we do need to do something about... We need to do something about oxygen over here as well. So we have a few little tasks to do. On top of that, I really want to get this hydrogen vent up and running. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Mop. Ethan mopping versus Chris mopping. Yeah. There's a slight speed difference. Okay. Oxygen. Hydrogen's going to get tucked in here somehow. Deconstruct. Very nice. All of that. And that one too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this in from the other side. So we're going to have gas come in here. And if that's full, it'll go in there. That's going to be a hydrogen pipe, which is actually that one there. You're going to be our oxygen pipe. Sure. This looks like a good spot for a gas vent. And we'll run that to there for another gas vent. Yep, I'm giving the dupes many, many tasks to complete. We're going to get rid of that. Vent. Yeah, that'll do them. New printable. Oh, Turner. You're a loud sleeper, but I don't think I care. So I need more duplicates that can do the operating... No. I need more duplicates to do the operating task by the same token for my experienced duplicates, the ones that are meant to survive. He says, looking at the scolding mark. JD. Ooh! Run, boy. Run. Run. Oh! Help me. Sign to JD. That's not good. I'm dying. I'm the center of attention. That makes me heal faster? The bar's going up. Just slobbed over the shoulder. Well, poor Yat the Fearless, who's stressed out at a level of 90, has to carry the Grand Leader all the way around the base, it looks like. Well, now I know why we have the long commutes debuff. What? Health, 0. Going to the toilet. I don't think that's possible. Washing hands at health 0. Catching breath at health 0. Going back to bed at health 0. Health 1. Okay. Alright. Crisis averted. Even though crisis had nothing to do with it. Okay, so. List of things that I need to do. Oil. Steam vent. Other steam vent. This... What's broken? Awaiting repair. It's minus 20 degrees. The water can't be minus 20 degrees. It's not. It's 30 degrees. Stop complaining. Okay, we need to have this hydrogen one done. So I need a mop. I need to have about 5 kilos of oil in here total. And of course, Ethan, the fastest mopper ever, comes in here. So I need to very carefully keep an eye on the liquid levels. Not enough. 2, 2, 2. 5, 1, 5. Maybe that's enough, Ethan. Come on, oil. Slide to the right. Don't. Mop. Infinite priority. Now. Sweep. Get rid of it. Crank the speed up till a dupe gets here. Winter! You're nice and slow. Which is in a tiny... Oh, you don't even come to do that. Nina. Nina is also slow. Nina. Come on. I know you're injured. It's fine. You're ultra slow. And slow the game down. Oh, hopefully it's too much. Oh, actually, empty. Errands. Impulse. We're going to empty the oil and we're going to try again. Yeah, thumbs up at JD, who's dying. Come on. Come on. Impulse. Literally on the other side of the map. Who's, I don't know, having an ordeal. Okay, pathfinding problem. That would be a good step. Impulse, impulse. Okay. And now the liquid's realigned itself and everything's fine. Okay. Alright, so we're going to bring down the ladder. We're going to bring down the fire pot, because that'll give the dupes much faster access through things. On top of that, because we're now traveling to the far side of the base, I want to have actual tiles for the dupes to run on. Because there's a run speed bonus you get from running on real tiles. We can see that you get a 25% boost to speed, and they are definitely running halfway across the map. So obviously we're definitely at the point where that run speed will definitely help just a little bit. Okay. So yeah, we want to dig this out. Have I hooked up that other oil yet? No, that's that pipe done. Oil's now flowing. We're going to make more plastic. Speaking of plastic, probably 5 because it's not super important. But we will top that up with plastic and deconstruct buildings, probably 9. Those two, that lot and that lot. Because we did add a massive decor negative running this heavy watt wire. So I need to do something for the nice shiny happy dupes to negate it. So what we're going to do is put in a large sculpting block out of granite, probably 4, and we're just going to carpet bomb the whole area. Done. Okay. Other projects. Automation. I want to set up automation. Oh, autosave. Yep. Supposedly that's fixed. I call bullshit. I want to set up automation on all our incubators because... So I've got an egg here, okay? We have a base incubation rate of 5%. When a duplicate comes over here and sings this egg a lovely lullaby, we get this extra 20% lullaby buff. But if I power down these incubators, they still keep running with the 25% incubation that we've currently got. So the idea is I just want to turn on the incubators, run them for a little bit, have the duplicates come over here, sing their songs, and then go away and turn it off. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some automation to turn them on and off. At the same time, I'm going to pop in some clock sensors, and that way we can manually turn things on and off. That's all pretty full. Automation. Let. No, 9. Nope, that did nothing. Okay, 9 button it is. Actually, speaking of critters, all things critter, we want to, well, I also want to start feeding the critters automatically. Because I'm still having dupe labor come and fill these storage chests, which are then moving the material into the critter feeders with the auto sweeper. I can actually short circuit that whole thing and have everything swept to our brand hardest working tile ever that's at almost 700 tons worth of storage, and then auto ship everything out. So that's what I'd really like to do. Shipping, conveyor loader. Gonna make these out of gold because there is a chance that they could one day have some hot material. No guarantees either way. Conveyor receptacle out of copper because it's absolutely useless to us. One there, one there, one there. That's our normal hatches, so you don't get one. One there and one there. Conveyor rail. Oops. Prey 9. Build that tile, and that tile, and that tile, and that tile. Because when we build through these tiles, they become one giant critter ranch, which leads to many, many, many problems. We're going to run that straight in there. We're going to dig out that. We're going to add power there. Power to all those guys. Shipping. Conveyor bridge. Jump over that one. Jump over that one. Okay, and the idea is I can ship my sedimentary rock down here, and then it'll sit in these conveyor loaders. The auto sweeper can still reach, and we've just one less task that dupes have to do, which gives them more room to do stuff like sweep. Just the whole bottom of the map, please. There's still marked for deconstruction. Go away. All go away. We've got some more oxygen here. Oh, we've still got too much. Actually, you're done. Join together. There we go. Now we can pump our hydrogen out and we can start storing our hydrogen in our little hydrogen tank. I'm not going to seal that in yet. Okay, the other thing I spoke about doing was having one of these set up. For clean water. Difference is I actually want to expand this. Scalding and... Oh. JD, again. It's hot over here, dude. Come on in, favorite. Oh. Nope. Fry guy to the rescue. Wow. Turns out it's toasty over here. Okay. Where were we? We were doing this. Okay. I want to cancel that pump. I actually want to have 2 pumps coming in this one because this one will be for clean water. And okay, and a liquid vent. And put that one that way, put that one that way, put that one that way. Give you guys a way to get in. Hook up that power cable. Okay, so I need to dig that out. I want to cancel that tile and cancel that tile plus that tile plus that tile. Dig everything there, peoples. Yep. Ladder there and there. So we're going to set up a second one. This one's going to be for clean water. And basically, same principle as before. We're just going to be pumping in through, you know, an overpressurized vent that's got not clean water in it. It's going to have oil in it again, just so we can, you know, store all the clean liquid we can find, or all the clean water we can find. We do have... Can I mop that drop of polluted water right in the middle? No. Can I get that to build? Awesome. I'm going to have to wait for Jetty to heal up. Well, me to heal up again to come and check out this cool steam vent. No, we disconnected all your stuff. Yeah, we're just turning it straight into ice. Because it be chilly over here. Is there any merit to keeping that? No. Okay. New printables. I didn't hear the siren go off. We actually want Joya seeds, believe it or not. I know you're always, you guys are always waiting for another sacrifice, but there are some times when I actually need to take things that are not sacrificial. Okay, so we have igneous rock down here, so I want you to ship out raw mineral, igneous rock, which now means deconstruct buildings 9. That building, that building, that building, that's the normal hatch, that building, that building. And then... yeah, they have a few jobs to do. Okay, sweep that one. Yeah, because they're just going to eat everything. Sweep that one. Sweep that one. Sweep that one. Sweep that one. And you have igneous rock. We've started shipping out. We just need these conveyor bins done, please. Thank you. 9, 9, 9. All the 9s. Also means I'm going to set these... priority 2. Set the priority much lower, so that way hopefully a duplicate never gets tasked with, you know, filling up these. Always the auto super is going to do it. Okay, these guys, we need to come back to this project. I want active duration. I found about 10% is perfect. And I'm just going to copy it from there to there. And I'm going to swap that to the other side of the clock. And these are all set to priority 9, so it means hopefully when a duplicate is free, well, when these power on, a duplicate should get a signal, priority 9 signal, to come over here and lullaby these eggs and keep up their increased incubation period. But as you can see, I've got a lot of hatches up here that, yeah, 6 of 8, 8 of 8, 1 of 8, 5 of 8, 2 of 7, 6 of 8. I know Ethan's over here cleaning up. Good. Okay, so yeah, they're full. Auto sweepers are definitely working. This little part's not quite finished. The problem is it's a specialized skill, so there's a limited amount of dupes that can actually do the building of this. Automation, get rid of that automation because it's now not doing anything. Our water, we still need to heat up. It's only 41 degrees. This is half built already. Bottle emptier. Bottle emptier. No. Do not build a bottle emptier there. Bottle emptier there. Martin! You decided to sleep in here because nobody dug the floor for you. Isn't that kind of them? Or nobody built the floor for you? 9, all things. Martin! Go to bed. Okay, once this is all done, we can sweep it all out. We can run the bottle in. Actually... oil right there. We're just gonna use the old-fashioned dump the oil in the hole method. I.e., I'm gonna run a pipe. Okay, so that should be done shortly. This is still not analyzed. Aaron's Jetty, who is almost healed up. Health 100 of 100. Off the bed. Back to work. Cool steam bed. Yep. Okay. In use. Idle. Idle. Idle's good. JD has a skill of 21 science. It's not bad! It's only 12 of skill level, so he can still actually level up a fair bit. He can still add another 8 points. No. Possibly 8 points on top of that. Good time to get out of there, JD. Good time. And he... oh, it's done. It's done. Okay. So, I'm going to have the most simple and boring steam vent tamer ever. Now, anyway he tells me this won't work long term, I know that. I also know we're on rhyme. It's chilly. So, I am literally... do I want to put an airlock? No, we'll just break it open when we need to. Utilities, temp shift plate, out of igneous rock. Igneous rock was the one I wanted, wasn't it? Rock. Igneous rock. Yep, specific heat capacity of 1, thermal conductivity of 2, that's good enough. We're going to cover the whole middle of that with igneous rock. And actually, I'm going to cover the whole lot with igneous rock. Plumbing. I want a pump in there. I want a automation hydro sensor over there. Automation. Lead is more than enough. If it gets up to 300 degrees in here, we have way bigger problems. And that's literally going to be it. I'm going to just, like... I'm going to dump the heat into the surrounding biome. And when it finally overheats enough that I have to do something about it, I'll do something about it. Till then, this is it. We're just going to let the water fill up to about here. So there's a good amount of thermal mass in the way of liquid in here as well. That's it. We're not doing anything too high-tech here. I just need everything swept up, all the tiles built, and then we're good to go. I think. Yes. Everything's within 4 tiles of the ground, so they can reach everything. Nope, we've got the floor in. People are climbing in and out. Yeah. He's just waiting around. Okay. Alright, so that's that task done. This one. I need to dig sideways. No. I need to mop this level 9. And then we can come down here. And literally I'm going to do the exact same thing to this one. I'm going to... do that. I do have oil and other things down here. So this one might take a little bit more finesse. Okay, so at the moment I can climb through the build. Actually, okay, let's do... seven tiles. All that can go. 4 tiles. That can all get dumped down here. I just don't care. We're almost done. Ooh, new printable. We're gonna take on the buff eggs. Yeah, sure. Why not? Gas overlay. Bit of polluted oxygen there. Don't care. Okay. Now, because we have just such a massive amount of thermal mass in here, with all the temp shift plates, we should be able to set this to, if above 500 kilograms, then we'll activate the pump. Apart from that, it's just going to sit there and be idle. Speaking of pumps, we want... okay, I want to do a sweep. Pretty 9, everything here. Turns out it would help if I had a ladder around here. And maybe some ladders down there so I can actually get that stuff done. We want a liquid vent there and there. What else? That's it till it's swept out. Yeah, I need it swept out before I can do anything else. And I need to fill it up with oil. Okay. They're both probably 9. That'll get done eventually. That's done. So again, probably 9. That. Actually, all of that. I do not want to dig up my reed fiber. So I have to be very careful about how I dig over here. I just need to bring the water level low enough that I can seal this in and not have the crude oil in there. I don't really want any other liquids in the room. Okay, where's this? Ooh, we have 400 kilos of oil there. Deconstruct. Party now. Now. Good on you, Ethan. Alright, that's that one done. I can now put those 2 in, and then we're going to fill up this tile. Same story, just going to fill it up with a couple of 100 kilos. And then we can go back to sealing this whole block. 200... 300... 400 kilos. That'll do. Deconstruct now. Half again. There we go. Done. So that one's swept out. I just need this one swept out. I can put an airflow there. I can put that there. That's now done. Actually, I can do that one from the outside. And I can do this one from the inside. Then we can take another step back and out the hole that we came through. Oh, helps if I dug out those 2 tiles. Okay. Dupes now have access in through here. Liquid-wise, that's looking pretty good. But that oil's getting really close to... yep, to a pump. Oh, Martin, you made a mess. You made one. Well, it's going to have to go all the way there to it. Ooh. Good job, boys. Let's just mesh tile it up a little bit. That's sealed, so that's not a worry. Temp in here is 50 degrees. Not too bad. You know, like I said, eventually it will overheat. Eventually it will definitely overheat. I'm not at all worried. You know, we have a fairly good thermal transfer from the cold outside through the igneous rock walls to, you know, everything else inside. So eventually it's going to overheat, and when it does, that's going to be perfectly fine with me. By the time somebody builds these mesh tiles, all the water will have gone away anyway. Oh, that's why. That'll fix that problem. Actually, that'll fix that problem. As will that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop the water level low enough. And we'll drop the oil out like that. I'm going to move the ladder over a tile. Current water pump. Deconstruct. Priority 9. I guess that actually works. Power cable. Power cable works as well. We're going to take it. I'm going to get this done first before I drop this lake on top. Done and sealed. Then I'll drop the lake in on top. And then I'm going to give myself access down to these thimble reeds, because I need these harvested. It's minus 8 degrees. You need to be 22. You know what? I'm going to put in space heater right there. I'm going to hook it into this power line and hope that nothing blows up. Okay. That's one hell of a build task. There's just so much mass that goes into these temp shift plates that it just takes the dupes a while to get them built. Unreachable food. JJ. It's because nobody's took that towel out. So we're stuck in here. Nope, you're not stuck in here. Nobody built a ladder for you. Okay. Flooding, which is still this. The water's up to 50 here. 59, 58. 58, 52, 40. Yeah, it's getting there slowly. Okay. Sweet, pretty one. That, please. Research. Do that research. Mesh tiles are in. Excellent. Yeah, I need this done before I drop the ceiling on it. What else needs to be done? That needs to be done. That needs to be done. That should give us access. I actually have a whole bunch of sweeping tasks over here and here that the dupes are going to get to ever so slowly. Oxygen is looking a little bit shit still, to be honest. Oh, our glass forge. Our glass forge keeps running and pouring liquid over the edge. So I'm going to put a mesh tile there and a mesh tile there. That way, when we make glass, whenever somebody decides to run this machine, when we make glass, it dumps it here and it converts the water into steam. It can then flow over this side and into our little tank down here, which we don't really have much for use for, but that's fine. And you are still... how many cycles away? 11 cycles. Okay. New printables. Poke shell. I didn't even look. I need the poke shells. Wrangle. You come over here with the other poke shell. I want to get like 3 or 4 of you, ideally. Ideally. I doubt it's going to happen. Because at the moment I just can't feed you because it turns out we're just not cleaning a lot of water. We're not making that much polluted water. So we're not cleaning that much polluted water. Okay. Yeah, I don't want polluted water in here. Guys. This is the one thing I didn't want. It's coming from up here, I see. Lashing out. Oh, 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 oh. You're beating up the poor wheel. Inabru. You mean duplicate. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Sufficient morale, pleasant chit chat. Okay. 3-shift break, washroom, interest skills, duplicate, barracks, grizzly mill, ugly. Seems fun to me. Stress. Oh, dude! That's okay. We need to disable that anyway. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, stop, stop, stop! Impulse is saying stop! Don't beat up the poor machine. We don't need to repair that one, actually. And we don't need to repair that one either. I'm just going to disable it. Oh, that's it! Oh! Beat up the poor tile. What did it ever do to you? 99%. Follow game. You'd be a center of attention for another -5%. You're hungry now. Low oxygen. Moderate roots. Injuries moderate. Hungry. Holding breath. You're just not having a good day. Come on. Finish breaking that tile. Yeah, Ethan's like, no, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You can't go beat up the machine that's already broken. Oh, he's done. He can't beat up the oxygen diffuser. He can't build up the manual generator. He's done. He's now okay. Oh. Sedimentation, full bladder. Pleasant chit chat, low oxygen. So he's just finished having his tantrum. His stress has just dropped by 30%. Meanwhile, Yat the Fearless is here, crying on the ground again. We're not getting... Hang on, hang on, hang on. He's in a vacuum. He's making a vacuum. He's not crying enough to actually give us liquid, or ice for that matter. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's unreachable build. Shit. Yep, I need to build up and across to get all this built, because I can't dig the roof out, because that'll dump all the water in. Sweet, Pro 9, anything that's in there as well. High stress, just 2 of him? Okay, it's fine. Are you done? Nothing? Okay, so that can be get done. That can be deconstructed. We're going to go with a now objective. And then whoop, 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 whoop. Sweet. Now. Mega. Come back. Done. Put that in there. Once that's done, that's a sealed room. It's good to go. It means I can actually start pumping water in here. And even though we don't have in the last of the insulated tiles, it's actually good to go. I just need to get that done. Come on, Huff. In Huff we trust. Okay, done. That doesn't need to be that one. Just 9 will do. Okay. So that's that problem sorted. Did a bit of crude oil go through one of these? No. If it did, it's gone into that mess and I'm not touching it. Okay. Move to priest storage. Get rid of all that crap. Once that's done, we can seal it. I can also deconstruct buildings. Get rid of that. Did that heater ever go in? It did. Automation, thermosensor. Sure. That's a little bit high on the priority scale. Automation. Thermosensor. Adelaide. Priority 9. There. We want 22 to 37. Okay. Sweep, 9, all that. And then I'm good to go, I think. Like, it's full of all sorts of gases. I don't care. Same as this one's full of all sorts of gases. I don't care. It's just so much simpler when you just don't care. That's gone. That's gone. Probably 9. That right there. Which is probably going to drop debris in the room just to piss me off. But then once that's done, we'll put a ladder across here. I'll get rid of this because it's just there's too much chance oil or something's going to get in there. And we're going to leave this one hooked up, except I'm probably going to run it straight in here. Yeah, I think we're just going to run it straight in here. In fact, I'm positive I'm going to run it straight in there. Come on. Caretaker. Stop standing in the way. Walk through the way. That's it. You delivered and somebody else is going to come do the build. Not allowed by schedule. Not allowed by schedule. Now, Muppet. Come on, Muppet. That was not Muppet. They went up the ladder. That's a Muppet. Done. Okay. Dig that out. Okay, I want liquid overlay. I want deconstruct. That pipe can go away. We could probably just use a normal pipe for this. He says. Completely unsure of himself. Okay. Build that ladder across. Everything there, everything up 4 tiles, right across goes away. Deconstruct. Yeah, see, polluted water. That's the sort of shit I'm worried about. It's still sliding forward. We want you to be segmenting signal if above 500 kilos. It looks like we stopped the polluted water. So we want to bring that pipe in that direction. Yes. And then go away. Yes. And I'm just going to backflow the whole thing into our massive storage tank. Yes. Which I have not hooked power up to, so we can't get liquid out of yet. Small incidental problem. Actually, have power right there. Yeah, you're made out of lead. Probably 9. And then deconstruct. Get rid of that stuff. Liquid would come out there. So let's not deconstruct that. In this rock will do. We just want to bring an insulator pipe out this way. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to run an insulator pipe that way, and then we will take it up to here, over that, and into there. Yes. Okay. So, lots of build tasks to go. Also means now we know where things are going. We're going to run you across, up, over that, into there. Power wire. Yes, about that. I guess. I don't have any reliable power over this side of the map. Disable that. Yeah, I don't have any reliable power. But providing we can get that done. Oh. Do you know what I've done? I've let the no-hat people into the base. This is why everything's going so horribly. Okay. We're going to run that pipe that way. That can let it drain this way. I need to disconnect one side of the base from the other side of the base. We're going to do a deconstruct those tiles. Which also means I'm going to have to come to my doors. I'm going to say, okay, you can go out. I'll let you go out, but you can't come in. No way. Martin, you did a great job. Yep, now dig out. Oh, yep, there we go. Falling Martin. That's why it's in Muppet we can trust, not in Martin we can trust. Martin we can't trust for shit. That can go away. Oh, there was more reed fiber there that I dug up. Idiot. Where is that pipe? It is priority 9. Okay. And you're still 8 cycles away. Alright, I just need to see these pipes done. As soon as we get first little bit of liquid flowing in here, we don't need to swap that over. We can call this episode done. 3 pipes there, 4 pipes there. Is that reachable? Reachable, reachable. Okay. Yellow priority. Yellow priority. And yellow priority. What's that? 4 things? 0 things. There we go. Water's flowing. Technically it'll flow out of here when we get enough pressure, which is not going to be for a long while. But you can see, look, the steam's coming out at 110 degrees, and because of the sheer thermal mass I've thrown in the room, the whole room's at 80 degrees Celsius. The tiles around it are also 80 degrees Celsius. It's going to do a good job of melting everything in the surrounding area. This one will do the exact same. It's just going to melt everything around it. But that's fine. That's sort of exactly what we're looking for. And I'll just clean up this between episodes. Do we have liquid running? We have liquid running. We have liquid running in and then straight out. And that'll back up there. Which then means we have liquid running in here, which is instantly freezing in ice because it's cold in here. But as I keep adding more liquid at 20 odd degrees, eventually, well, there you go. It's already started defrosting. So, with that, I'm going to call this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where I have no idea what we're doing in the next episode. Maybe more critter Frenching. I don't know. We'll work it out next one. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.